So today I'm taking you around the village in America. So this is typically how a village in America looks like. And right now we are in a season which is called fall. Remember, once you relocate to the United States, you will be having all 4 seasons that we were learning in school. So here it's live. You got to see them live, the 4 seasons of the calendar. So this village, or this place of the village in America, they grow corns. As you can see, those corns are now ready for harvest, but these are not for human consumption. What they do, they grow this corn for animals. It's like 3 months period time. That's the duration as to when they are planting this stuff here. So once it's like ready, they will come with their horses. They plow using horses and of course tractors. But there is a community of the people known as Amish. They do everything using horses. So that's how it is. As you can see, immediately they get rid of the crops from the farm, they will immediately cultivate the land. As you can see over there, they will cultivate the land and it will be ready for the next season. So once they do this, they cultivate and then they will put some perennial crops, or crops which do not take a long time to harvest, because after this season of fall we will be entering into a season of winter, and that's the worst season I have. I don't like winter. I've been here for 1 season, or rather 2, but believe me, it's very cold here. So once winter begins at around October, it will proceed until February, or rather March. So it will be a season of cold. We will be wearing jackets and all those heavy jumpers in order to evade or to be able to survive in that cold season. So this is a typical village in America. So I'm taking you around here, and these are all farms. So there are farms, but now the crops are ready for harvest. These crops are perennial. They're like crops which do not take long time to harvest. 3 months they are done. So I have seen corns in the fields here. I've seen tobacco. I will do a video of tobacco planting. So that's also here. All of them are being planted here. Another types of crops like pumpkins. There are also pumpkins here. So this is a typical village. For those who are planning to relocate to the United States, that's how you will be viewing these places. That's how you will be viewing this village in America.
Turn left to stay on Church Road.
The Americans who live in the villages, particularly, maybe they originated from elsewhere, but this place is dominated by people known as Mennonites,
Take the next left
Amish,
Church Road.
and Brethrens. They live here in this place. So we are just going around as we navigate this place, how it looks like. So manzee, hii ndio Amerika venye inakaa. Kama una plan kuja Amerika utakuja huku mashambani. So this farm you see here, this was I don't think it's well visible, but there was tobacco in there. They planted tobacco there. So after some time they get it out and they plant anything else, something else, or they get ready for the next season. The place is known as Ephrata. It's in Lancaster County. Lancaster is a county. Lancaster is the common name. If you tell somebody I'm from Lancaster, then they will be able to like understand what you're saying. So inside Lancaster there are other many towns, and this Lancaster is inside Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania is a state here in America. There are states which most people who dwell like in these places are farmers, and as you can see, these are fields, you know, these are big fields where they grow crops, and they rear animals as well. So once we will be in a place where they've kept animals, I'll be able to like show how it is, but basically hivi ndivyo geshagi ya majuu inakaa. So kama unakuja majuu ukisema ya kwamba hakuna geshagi, so geshagi inakuwa inakaa namna hiyo. America is very different. There is nothing like social life. There is nothing like neighborhood. So like this is a village, but you won't see anybody walking here unless maybe by chance. That's when you'll see people walking. You won't see that social life we are used to in our country, Kenya and Africa and even Asia, like Nepal, Bangladesh and all those places. You will find like there is that social life. You know more than 100 neighbors. You know the whole village. Here the next person of the next door doesn't know you and you don't know them. And I saw of recent there was a guy who was shot because he was said to be an intruder. So once you miss your door and you get into the other neighbor's door, they can shoot you or they can call police for you, because they will like see you as an intruder. So as you can hear, I have got my bodyguard here. So if you are hearing some beautiful
take the next right
conversation behind there, that's my PA and my boss.
Continue for 2 miles.
It's called Joshua Mashira Njenga. So I was trying to explain that in these first world countries, there is no social life. No social life. There is no gatherings in as much like that. People here, they move using vehicles, sometimes motorbikes. So motorbikes are for luxury here. And one of the very thing that you won't be able to see here is public transportation. There are no public transportation here because everybody is like having a car, and those who don't have car, they use buses. So those buses are available for people who maybe are near downtown or cities. They're the one who uses those buses, but generally you can't use a bus because a bus will take 1 to 2 hours to go where you want it to go, and it is timely. Like if it will be passing by your area at 8 o'clock in the morning, then the next bus will be there maybe after 2 hours. So you have to keep that schedule. And you know, while you're working here, you don't have that schedule. The schedules are different. So you will be forced to buy a car immediately you land here. And a car is not a luxury. It's not for luxury. A car is a necessity. A car is an asset. It's not like something you would say it's a priority. Having a car in America is not a priority, or is not something you will like boost. I have a car or whatever. No, this is something just which is normal for everybody. Everybody can have it. Everybody can gather it and have it. So this is a village life here in America, and I like it because it's like cool. This season there is sunshine all around here during winter season, and it's not cold at this particular point, but it will reach a point where it will be very cold. Even going outside, you can't just go out the way you think. That's an American life. So as I was trying to tell you, is that you don't know even your next neighbor. So that one is not a good, is one of the disadvantages of here. So if you come here, maybe you have got a status back at home. They used to call you Mheshimiwa. Here there is nothing like Uheshimiwa. People live similar life. Even if you have money or you don't have money, nobody cares. You do whatever you are doing here and proceed on with your
In a
life.
quarter mile, turn left onto Newport Road.
You proceed with your life. Yeah, so that's life in America. And this is a villager moving in the village. You know, I'm born in a village called Munyaka, that is in Trans Nzoia, and I came back to the village. So I don't have my star is a village star, so it's a villager in another village, and so it's life. So it's life. So that's it. I want us to go and see some animals over there. So those are corns. And one interesting thing is that you can't find anybody walking along these places. But if you be keen, what you'll see here is some people who are riding horses. And sometimes you'll find people who are like also riding these small bikes known as scooters. Other than that, you find people just riding in their cars. Nothing else you see around here, especially when it's winter time. You won't see people moving around because it's cold by then, but the environment is so clear and it is so nice. So it looks so nice outside there when you want to view. So we get into this church here, and one funny things, there's most cemeteries you'll find a church behind there or nearby there. I don't know how it works, but let's see. That's the setup over here. So that is the resting place for those whose assignment is done on earth, that's where they rest. So I have seen in here many graves are located, like wherever there is a grave, there are like a church. There must be a church around there. So I don't know how things happen here. So this is a graveyard, and on my left side is a church. So this is a village life, or that's how a village looks like. So I'll be able to show you a church over there. So that's a church. So there are some cows here. So these are cows feeding over here in this village. So this is a farmer who stays here, and probably he keeps some animals over here. So those are the animals. Oka nyameni. Oka nyameni. Oka nyameni. Yeah, those are some of the names he used to call cows. Nyameni, Morembo, Karendi. So you've seen Karendi? Oka Karendi, Oka Morembo. Okay, Mother, we are going home. We are on our way. Keep it locked, okay? We have to create content. We can't just stay in the room. We have to show your cousins back at home how America looks like, okay? So that's my PA behind there. He's telling me, hey, Mothe, endesha gari twende nyumbani. Mimi sijui mambo na content. Content ni wewe. So hii ndio kijiji yetu. Hii ndio base yetu hapa hivi. Huku ndio tunatuekania. So hiyo shamba venye iko hivyo, hiyo imelimwa hiyo na imepandwa kitu. So fall ikisema ni kuisha, watakuwa wanavuna chenye wamepanda huko. So ndio tunaenda hivyo, tuone hii base inakaa namna gani. Yes, what are you saying behind there? We almost going home. We almost reaching home. mwana wa Mungu, mwana wa Mungu, Mwokozi wangu, alinifilia mutini, mwana wa Mungu, mwana wa Mungu. Mwana wa Mungu. So that is my village, and that's how a typical American village looks like. Many thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to this channel, hit that notification bell, share this information to whoever you find it useful to, and don't forget to comment there and tell me how you feel and how you see this video going. Until next time, this is Jenga Diaspora Media. God bless you and see you next time.